parents were both born here in Toronto, and they instilled in me great qualities and morals I needed to become a success in life. Both my mother's and father's parents immigrated from Italy. My father's family comes from the town of Cefelli in Frosinone, Lazio, and my mother's family comes from a little town called Limosano in Campobasso, the region of Molise. I was born in Toronto, the second of 3 boys in my family. Well, my largest obstacle in life occurred when I was only 9 years old at Sick Kids Hospital, where I was diagnosed with cancer. I think will forever be the largest obstacle I ever faced in my life, as I was then in the battle for my life. My protocol consisted of 15 months of chemotherapy, 5 weeks of radiation, numerous surgeries, and relapse. Until on November 19th, 2002, I had to undergo a radical surgery, which included the removal of my left eye and the cancer tumor, and it was a success. Having the title of being a cancer survivor is one thing I'm proud of. So after I was diagnosed, my family rallied together to create the Andrew Mizzoni Cancer Research Fund. And to date, after annual events, we've raised over $500,000, and it all goes towards cancer research at Sick Kids Hospital. About 5 years ago, I took over the helm of running the charity event, and that's been a bigger success than ever. Some advice I would give is what I went through when I was in my high school days. I had to find a mentor that I really connected with and that guided me down the right path. Other advice I would give is to try on as many hats as possible until the right one fits. And above all, keep every decision, small or large, in prayer. So when I was 18 years old, I decided to partake in getting my real estate license. So I became one of the youngest in Canada to do so at the age of 18. About 2 years ago, I decided to work in my family business, Tim Hortons franchises. And our family owns 4 franchises, very successful, which I am the general manager for. I've also very recently took on the task of writing my memoirs, and I'm seeking major publishers for that as well. And I also do some work at my church. I do some volunteer work there. I recently visited Guatemala for a missions trip. I do volunteer work at my old high school, coaching children basketball there. The inspiration is God. I'm a very spiritual person, and I feel a day without Christ is a day not worth living. So He's the center of it all in my life. Also, I thank my parents and for instilling in me certain principles growing up and having a good family to fall back on. It's very special for a few reasons. Firstly, my great-great-uncle James Mizzoni was one of the initial members of the association, and it's very great to follow in his footsteps. Secondly, to be honored along with so many wonderful past and present recipients of these awards is definitely a great honor. And thirdly, most importantly, to have the ability to inspire future Canadian Italians on their journey to success.